Good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. The ultimate question is why? Why? Why anything? Why do you exist? Why does this world exist the way it is? Why is everything the way it is? Why? Other than that, the only thing you're trying to figure out is who you are. And the journey of discovering who you are is a trying one because not everybody knows right away. Some people are lucky and fortunate enough to find out right away. They find out who they are and what they're into and what they're supposed to do. Others, it takes a while. I know I'm one of them. It took a while to really hone in and know who I am and discover what I'm supposed to do. But that why is a big factor because not everybody knows why. We take stabs at it as we should, trying to figure it out. And that's all that's ever really asked of us, as long as you try to figure it out, try to figure out why you're here. Because essentially that's the whole point of it all, right? That's what we all are trying to do in our own little individual ways, in our own subtle ways. Trying to figure out why we're here. What are we here to do, What's the purpose? What's the point of it all? And if not, then you're just walking around here whimsically, And I don't think nobody aims to do that. I think everybody is trying to discover it for themselves in their own little way, whether they are verbally expressive about them trying to find why they're here or they're just, internalizing it. I think we're all doing that in our own ways. I think that's the whole point. So if you don't know why you're here, then you need to be trying to find that answer out. And most of the time, it's linked to the very thing that you're good at, that you're probably absolutely great at. That's why you're here. Some people are here that are just meant to be mothers, they have all these children, like that's your purpose. You're meant to be a mother and meant to mother these awesome children who will grow into, who knows, to be even more awesome people. Some people are meant to just sing so beautifully that, it changes someone's life, to do something, even if it's just one person, that one person finally heard you and everything changed for them. Some people are just meant to be, the person on the corner that says hi to everybody. I have one of those in the neighborhood. They just say hi to everybody. And I'm fully convinced that that's his purpose. And he does not miss a person. He could say hi to you 50 times, but his point is to be on that corner and to say hi. He greets everybody in the neighborhood. It's crazy, but I've concluded that that's what he's there for. And there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever you discover your why is, what you're here for, that's fine. Do that and do nothing but that. It doesn't have to be as big and extravagant as some of these people are who have more of a name for themselves. You don't have to be a huge name or a top celebrity or anything to be purposeful, to have a reason for existing. You don't need to do that. You just have to know what makes you feel good and what makes you feel more alive than anything. And for some people, that's subtle. It's not always big, but it's really, really subtle in little ways. So discover, which I've said this plenty of times before, but don't be afraid to discover what your reason for being is. Discover why. And know that it's not a race. Take your time. It will happen. It will come to you when it's time for you to discover it. But until then, don't stop exploring. Find out what it is. Go live life as best as you possibly can until it hits you one day and you figure out, I think this is why I'm here. Because I like doing this, so maybe this is what I'm here to do. I'm supposed to just do this. That moment, that's the moment you're looking for. That's the moment that's going to change everything for you. That moment does not have a time limit as to when you find it. It comes when you're supposed to find it. And at that point, everything changes for you. So take your time. because there's no time limit on finding out who you are and why you're here. There's no time limit. Don't let anybody rush you. Don't let anybody try to convince you that there's a time limit, that you're running out of time. No, you have literally all the time in the world, because time isn't something that can really be measured. We just do the best we can as the human race. We try to measure it in terms of how we get through a day, but there really is no measurement for time. Time keeps going and it exists long after you're gone and well before you were here. So take your time and discover who you are and why you're here. Find that reason why, and make sure that it's so strong, you believe it so strongly, that you do nothing else but that. That's what makes life worth living, when you know why you're here. It's Motivation Monday. Go be dope.